What's going on, homies? It is Trevor, and yesterday, the people at DICE and Ripple Effect released a Battlefield briefing that wasn't just a bunch of text, and it was actually a video going a little more in depth on the changes that they're making before Season 1 as well as what they're doing to the game during Season 1, and I found it rather surprising the way they took the approach. And although I'm not going to go over all the details of the video, there's a couple key things that I wanted to bring up that either give me a little bit of hope in the success of Season 1, as well as some concerns that may continue to plague this game further. Now, starting with the first one is the map changes, and I'll throw them up here on the screen. It seems like the changes that they're making with Kaleidoscope and Renewal so far, and I'm guessing they're going to do with the rest of the maps, they actually look pretty good, because even though they've nerfed Boris and all of these other exploits, even though new ones keep on popping up, the main problem with this game is the way that it's played currently. How the maps were designed and the complete lack of flow only incentivize players to be even more campy and more bitch-made with their decision making. And my concern with that is even though the map changes are good, I feel like a lot of the Battlefield players are kind of just stuck in their ways, and sadly have lost the classic PTFO moniker that has been a part of Battlefield from the start. I do like the cover, and I do like that it's more war-torn and all of that stuff, and I definitely like that they plan on changing the specialists as far as cosmetically to look a little bit more war-torn and gruff, and changing their quips. And hopefully, with the changes they're going to make to specialists as a whole, will help to make this game a little bit more bearable. And the next thing I want to discuss is the movement system. Now, obviously, they're going to have to fix how controller and mouse input works in this game, because you shouldn't have to hold down crouch for 5 seconds to finally go prone, but it's more than just the connectivity and ability to button mash to make it hard for you to hit in a shooter game, but also how they've gone backwards in their mechanics from previous games. And my biggest example of this is the slide mechanic. Now, although plenty of people have given me shit for it, and I'm sure they will continue to, the slide mechanic in Battlefield 5 was the best, most intuitive slide mechanic in any first-person game. No matter which direction you are going, if you slide and strafe, that's exactly where you're going to go, and it makes you so much more agile and makes your movement so much more fluid and precise. You can run forward, slide, and slide back. You can slide to the left, slide to the right. You can slide and actually make full-on Tokyo drifts around people to get kills, and it makes you seem like a master of movement. And the fact that they went back to this basic bitch slide mechanic in this game threw me for a complete loop, because I was expecting for them to expand on the mechanic that they used in Battlefield 5, because the movement in this game is just frankly subpar. And the last thing that I want to mention that I thought was pretty cool, even though they kind of breezed by it, is it seems like they're bringing a handful of portal guns over to All-Out Warfare with their own unique attachments, similar to the ones that we have now. And I think that's great, because with the release of each season, they're likely to release 1, maybe 2, or 3 at most guns across all categories, and naturally it will seem very underwhelming given how long we've had to play with the game's current gun selection. So I'm hoping that they'll bring over the AS Val, maybe implement some kind of MP5 variant so we don't have to use the same small selection of SMGs and ARs throughout the entirety of this game, especially if the new guns suck. So bringing over portal guns sounds a-okay to me. Now, there's a ton of other things that I'll probably discuss in another video, given their own dedicated videos, but I gotta say that the briefing, didn't have me disappointed. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to how they handle it and how serious they take this shit, which, given their history and how long this game has been out without any significant change, obviously, don't be hopeful. But we'll see how it goes. But if you've seen the briefing, I want to know what you guys think. If you haven't, go watch it and come back and let me know what you think down in the comments section below. But if you enjoyed the gameplay or you enjoyed the commentary, please leave this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. That way you get notified every time I post new content, because I'm posting stuff all the time. Thanks for coming around and checking out the channel. Thanks a ton for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.